If you already know how to multiply decimals and you understand what percentages mean, it should be quite straightforward to work out a question like this without using a calculator. Now, the first step is to understand that 72%, or any percentage for that matter, means out of 100. And the percentage sign, really, it comes from a 1 and 2 zeros here to symbol this. So 72% is the same as 72 divided by 100, because this line means divided by, doesn't it? Out of 100, divide by 100. And the easiest way to divide a number by 100 is to move its decimal point 2 places to the left. So that gives us 0.72, because notionally a 72 has its decimal here, and you move it to the left 2 spaces. So we've changed our question to say, let's instead find 0.72. Now of is times, and then we have 328. Now, the quick way to do this is to say, I'm going to work out instead 328 times 72. Okay, instead of multiplying it by 0.72. Now, we go ahead and do our long multiplication. 2 8s are 16, 2 2s are 4 plus 1 is 5, 2 3s are 6. Put down your 0 before you start the second row. 7 8s are 56, 7 2s are 12 plus 5 is 17, and 7 3s are 21 plus 1 is 22. Go ahead and add everything up. And we get 23,416. At this point you can say, well, all right, I don't want 322 times 72. I want 28 times 0.72. Now, there's 2 jumps of the decimal point in the question altogether. So we need 2 jumps of the decimal point in the answer. The other way of thinking it through would be to say, let's change this question so that it doesn't have any decimals in it. And so this is 72 divided by 100 times 328. We're doing the same thing here because we can rearrange this and do the 72 times 328 first, then divide by 100. And that's exactly what I've done over here by doing the 2 jumps of the decimal point in the question and the answer. I've basically done 72 times 328 and then divided by 100, and the answer is 234.16. Now when you finish, you should always check back to the original question and check that it makes sense. 72% of something is less than it's less than the whole lot of it, but it's more than half. So think of what you're expecting, probably a number in the 200s, right? So when you look at your answer, it says 234.16, it seems right. If you had an answer that was more than 328, you'd know that it was wrong, or an answer that was well less than half. So if you've messed something up, often it will be by a factor of 10 or 100, and it will be so far out that you'll realise your mistake.